Imagine buying a $50,000 truck with a clean auto history report and learning that background search missed major damage. I'm 7 News consumer anchor Diane Lee with an upstate woman's warning about checking into the history of any used vehicle. If only 20/20 vision were not relegated to hindsight for Tammy Tyson, she may have saved herself from a costly truck purchase that turned out to be a big mistake.
So this is the report that they showed me. It was the Experian report, which I didn't realize was Experian at the time.
And not Carfax.
And not a Carfax. And I noticed that it showed that everything was good.
This vehicle history from Experian AutoCheck gave the truck a 96 rating, showing no accidents or damage reported for the 2024 vehicle.
Did you think because it was a fairly new car that you really didn't need it to get looked by an independent mechanic?
Yeah, I didn't think I did because it was, they kept saying, I had 3 times I asked them about damage, wrecks, and a Carfax. And 3 times I was told it's fine.
But a few months later, they explored trading up at a different dealership, and Tyson was shocked when they pulled the actual Carfax showing major issues from nearly a year before she bought it.
It was severely damaged, not just slightly damaged, not just a little damaged, severely.
And when you saw that, what did you think?
Why didn't they total it?
7 News Here to Help learned it's the insurance companies, not the repair shops, that report the damage. So if insurance isn't involved, it may not appear on either report. Also, keep in mind, just because a car has severe damage doesn't mean it has a salvage title. The rule of thumb is that the damage has to be 75% of the fair market value from right before the accident in order for that title to be rebranded. Salvage or not, Tyson still wanted to know how the Experian AutoCheck could be so different from Carfax for the very same vehicle. 7 News found both Carfax and Experian AutoCheck pull from state DMV and title records, auction data, and insurance data that's reported. Still, Carfax has a more diverse and larger data network that can include service and repair shops, plus dealer-reported maintenance. Carfax can also be double the price for a dealership to pull. Experian declined to directly answer questions about the discrepancy in Tyson's reports, but in a statement the company said in part, "We take every consumer concern seriously and place the highest value on both our customers and the integrity of our products. Our team is actively investigating the situation to ensure we provide a complete and accurate response to the consumer." After 57 years in business, Tony Keenan, owner of Keenan's Tire and Auto Services in Greenville, says Carfax is usually pretty accurate. He has not had experience with Experian AutoCheck, which he says are usually pulled for auctions. With or without a history report, Keenan says spending $25 on an independent mechanic's check is well worth the money before buying used.
A good customer of mine, her son purchased a car. He brought the car to us, and it came from up north. They had spray painted the whole bottom of the car with black paint, covered up all the rust. There was rust down the sides of the car that normal person couldn't see, they would not know to look.
One more word of advice from Tyson: don't rely on the buyback program from either car history company. 7 News learned that guarantee only applies if they missed a title rebrand rather than actual damage. Tyson was eventually able to return the truck, but had to pay more for another one at the same dealership.
What do you want people to know?
I feel that people, and this is why I'm glad we're doing this, because I mentioned that I want people to understand that don't make the same mistake I did.
Now, when buying used, it's always important to get it checked by an independent mechanic. It will cost you only about $25, well worth it. Mechanics say the only situation where an inspection may not be necessary is if you're buying a certified pre-owned vehicle.